How old are you?
I'm 35.
35. What you do for a living?
I'm a hairstylist.
Hairstylist. You have any kids?
I do. I have three sons.
Three sons. How old are your three sons?
So my oldest is 13, my middle son is 9, and my youngest is 5.
Five. All by the same man?
No,
How many men?
all three have their own dads.
Okay. Why you not with the 5-year-old dad?
So the 5-year old's father and me just didn't work out. He was younger than me, so just our differences. And I've pretty much been single since my 5-year old. I've been now single for about 4.5 years or so.
Okay. And it's Delia?
Yes,
Delia, how old are you, love?
I'm
Oh, you're
35.
35. That's right.
Yes,
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. So we got Delia, Kansas City, Missouri, 35, Virgo, hairstylist, mom to three, by three men. Have you ever been married?
I have not.
Never married. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for?
So I'm currently looking for a family oriented man and a loving man. I don't have my parents anymore, so that's kind of a big deal to me that, I just have a nurturing man that understands the importance of the love that I'm looking for as far as us sharing a space together.
Okay, so you want to build your own family.
Yes.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Wait, but she already got a family. She got three kids with three different men. That's a family of six, seven. That's a family of seven. Now, obviously, she didn't choose to have all the kids by one man, but that's a family of seven people.
And like a few years ago, I actually went viral for saying that I had nothing to offer a man, and then that turned into me being on World Star. That all I had to offer a man was my box, which wasn't even where I'm at. It's like people interpreted me wrong when in reality I was just speaking, how I actually feel. So I think that that stinks, but it's because I'm overzealous. So when I get passionate, it just comes off as a lot going on.
So I'm not familiar with your viral video. What happened with this? What did you say in the viral video?
So, about it was like in 2021, I had went on a rant, because I was going to date this guy, and this guy had asked me what I had to offer, and basically I'd explained to him I really had nothing to offer, and I went into the rant of basically why I felt the way I felt, and it ended up viral, and it just turned into a lot, but it was really just me explaining that how frustrated I was for constantly cooking for men that aren't assisting in the home, and how I work but I'm frustrated. I just explained all of the various reasons why basically I didn't get to know very much about myself to explain to offer, because I've been working so much and doing all of these different things. So instead of just wanting a basic person, I need to make sure I'm not a basic person trying to attract a basic person. But it spiraled into it went crazy.
What was the feedback?
Oh, the feedback was horrible.
Well, if you're going to meet another human being, I'm pretty sure you expect them to offer you something. Could be protection, could be provision, could be romance, could be a good time, could be conversation, right? As human beings, once we meet other people we're trying to get personal with, we expect something, written or not, right? So, as a lady, if you're looking for a man, especially a man who might play stepdad, you should have an idea of what you're going to offer this man. So, for him to think it's a good deal for him to come and play stepdad for your three kids. I mean, it's only fair. Like, what do you have to offer? I'm sure you know what you want him to offer you. So what do you offer in return? That's it. I mean, it shouldn't be a complicated question because as humans, we have interactions, but they're more transactional. You give me something, I give you something. Give me a hug, I give you a hug. You make me a meal, I pay the light bill. Like there's a transaction basis. So if a woman can't even answer what she brings to the table, they don't like the question. They can name everything a man should bring to the table, but they never seem to be able to name anything they bring it to the table. They always just say me.
It was that I'm basically, because I'm a mother of the three children. Maybe I need to get back with my fathers, and basically all I had to offer is my box, and I'm angry and I'm bitter, and it wasn't the case though. That was not the issue. I just was venting
Is
on
the
live
video
one
on
day.
YouTube?
Say that again.
Is your video on YouTube?
It is on YouTube.
What's the name of the video on YouTube?
Now, as far as what they may have named it, I'm not for certain, but I do know if you type my name in on YouTube and then type in something like nothing to offer a man, I'm sure it's gonna show up.
Nothing to offer a man?
Yes.
Let me see.
Nothing.
I can't believe that this is happening. I shouldn't have.
Delia.
Hey, Lord have
Let me just
mercy.
put that in. Is this okay? This video right here?
Yep, that's it.
I realized today that I have nothing to offer a man. Nothing. And I feel like it took, number one, it took me 32 years to realize it because I just found that out today. So I was today years old when I realized it. And then it took me a lot of pride swallowing to be able to admit it. I'm going to tell you why I feel the way I feel. This is not based off anyone else. This is only based off myself. But I just wanted to share it just in case it may help somebody else. I feel like I don't have anything to offer to a man because a man asked me what I
Now she
had
playing
to
this whole
offer
video.
him. And it was the way he asked that
Oh,
made
Lord,
me
Lord,
realize
it's crazy.
that I
It's
don't.
crazy work.
He simply stated, I realize that you're single, but tell me what would I benefit from having you as my woman? Now, outside of the basics, like, oh, I look nice, I can cook, I work, I didn't have nothing else to offer. And the reason I realized that I didn't is because I got to thinking about myself. And all I've been doing for so many years is just working and taking care of kids. I don't know necessarily what I'm into, so there goes hobbies. I'm not necessarily sure my feminine level of energy because majority of my relationships, I wore the pants. So how can you, as a woman, offer to be a woman to a man if you've never fully been a woman? I am a woman because I'm a female, but I'm talking about like actually be a woman, like to a man. I've never experienced that, so I don't know what that feels like. So I can't honestly say that I have anything to offer as far as a woman outside of just being a woman. So that means
How would you? So do you still feel that way?
I don't currently feel that way anymore because of
How
course
you
I've
feel
matured
now?
on my own. I feel like I definitely have something to offer, which is what led to me continuing to be single because of course the standards have changed and how I feel about myself. But at that time, I mean, don't get it twisted. Some of the things that I said in that video, I still stand on, but I no longer feel I have nothing to offer. I think I just viewed myself at that time as having nothing to offer and didn't really realize really even in myself, any of it. I had a lot going on at that time and I was just up venting one morning and then it just I guess that's how viral works. But baby, I just was up talking. So
Okay.
Okay, but I still need to hear exactly what she says now she figured out that she can offer. I like the fact that she was kind of honest in the video that Kendra was playing. She didn't know, and that's okay if you don't know. But if you're looking for a certain result, especially in relationship, the man is going to expect something the same way the woman is expecting something. So I need to hear exactly if she has figured out what she has to offer a man, especially as a woman who has 3 kids.
Okay. So now you don't. So now you feel some ways, but different. All right. So that. Okay. So I'm trying to think. Now I want to hear the answer again. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
So I think that a guy will be lucky to be with me because I know who I am. I know what I do bring to the table. And
What
I
is that?
also am ready to compromise and cohabitate with someone. And I think that that's the most important. I know how to allow a person to live, the way that they need to live while still sharing a life with them. And I think that that's important. And I'm just ready for the companionship. So I think someone will be lucky to have me because it's not just, oh, I want a man for this reason. I also need for other reasons. So I think that that position is important to a man. So I know how to be a woman to a man, and that's a big deal.
Do you want more kids?
She literally said nothing. Am I tripping, guys? She said nothing that she offers a man. She said nothing why a man would be lucky to be with her. She didn't answer the question. She just said a bunch of words, put them together, and that's it. And that's the issue sometimes, Kendra. You gotta really dig deeper because everything she just said, she said nothing. Why would a man be lucky to be with you? Oh, because I want companionship. I want the man. It's like it went back to her. It's like she answered the question with, "This is why this is what I want. That's why you'll be lucky to be with me because this is what I want." That's all she did. She didn't answer the question.
Kids?
I'd actually love to have more children, but I'm
Okay.
open if they're not too, because I understand, not wanting more children,
Okay.
just based off society.
Could the guy have kids already?
Yes, he can have children.
So we got a couple questions for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, I'm not scared.
Just Jay talking said, why are you entertaining someone you know is toxic? Your time should be the value you give to the right man, right?
True, I agree. Why are you entertaining someone that you know is toxic?
I be selling her that.
Don't make me do it. Okay, so what he's asking is correct. And I think that honestly, my reason is comfort. So there's no actual excuse, nothing like that. It again just kind of goes back to what I said. Like, I hadn't met anyone different. So, it's way easier to go to what you know versus sometimes being ambitious to try something new I hadn't at that time. So that's really the answer.
It goes back to what I just said. For the new man, you gotta be worried about the guy she broke up with 4 years ago, but she's still having sex with him 4 years later. So as the new man, every time you have a fight with her, you get into an argument, she's gonna run back to that guy. Right? You gotta think about that. Either the dick is good and she says they're both toxic, maybe she likes toxic men. So if you're the guy who's calm, humble, everything, every time you guys get into a fight, she's gonna run back to that guy. All right, so I'm just gonna link down below the full video to Kendra's channel if you guys want to check it out. What do you guys think? Comment down below, subscribe to your boy.